Hi and welcome to Dragon Bunny Yoga Stories with Leanne. I am Leanne and Dragon is right behind holding onto the camera. So we're so glad that you're here. Welcome to today's episode. If you're looking for some yoga with a story for kids and families, then you are in the right place because we're going to deliver. We have free yoga stories on YouTube every single week. And let's get right into it. Come on down to your yoga mat or your blanket or your towel, whatever it is that you have. Just come on down to the floor. Make yourself comfortable. You have everything you need right inside your body for yoga. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Free yoga for everybody. That's how we do it here. So when you get here, we're going to just take a few breaths. So super easy, but also super beneficial. So breathing is really healthy. So take a few breaths. Notice how you're feeling. Notice where you are. Notice who you are. And hopefully give yourself a little high five for showing up for yourself. Just yay you for showing up. Breathe in with me. Breathe out with me. Really breathe out everything. Let go of anything that might be bothering you, anything you don't need. Try it with your shoulders. Breathe in with your shoulders coming up. Breathe out with your shoulders coming all the way down. That can feel really good, doesn't it? Take one more breath like that with me. And release, release, release. Oh, shake it all out. Hands, shake out your hands. Shake out your elbows. Nod your head, yes. And shake your head, no. And let's take our heads around for a little trip around the yoga space and a trip in the other direction. You might even look around and notice what is in your room today, or maybe you're even outside. What's going on outside today? Well, we are going to be taking a safari. We're going to call this a yoga Fari because it's going to be a yoga journey. So are you ready for a yoga Fari with me? Perfect. I hope you're in the mood for an adventure. And today we're going to need to have some very important hats to protect us from the bugs. So put the hat on, make sure it's tied up, get the bug spray, put it everywhere because it's really buggy on this yoga Fari. You can rub that bug spray everywhere on your body, even the bottoms of your feet, elbows, tummy, back of your neck. Oh, feels good. Maybe even just really rub it in, give yourself a little massage while you're there. And once you're all bugged up, bug sprayed up, put your hat back on because mine just came off when I was putting on the bug spray. I think you're ready to get going. Are you ready? Perfect. Everybody all aboard? Okay. Excellent. We're going to be going in a bus today, so click on your seatbelt. And I'm going to just turn myself to the side. You can put your legs in front. And we're going to travel in a bus here in our yoga safari. You're all clicked in our yoga Fari. We're going to just go forward and back on our yoga mats. This is the bus. You just use your hips, not your hands. And back. It's a pretty bumpy ride on this yoga Fari. Keep breathing as you're going back and forth, all the way forward. Don't cheat. I see some cheaters. Keep your hands away from the floor. Use all the strength of your hips. One more time forward. Keep breathing. And all the way back. We made it here in the yoga Fari. So the awesome thing about this yoga Fari, my yoga friends, come onto your hands and knees, is that we are going to be encountering many animals. But from our viewpoint, we're only going to see the animals' tails, and we need to guess which animal the tail belongs to. Sounds good? So we're going to turn our bodies into various animal tails, and let's see if we can figure out who we are seeing on our yoga Fari. Are you ready? Let's do it. Onto your hands and knees, moving very slowly. Of course, we do not want to disrupt the natural habitat of the animals here on our adventure. Press your hands into your yoga mat. Press your feet and your knees. Come up and let's round our backs as we just continue to warm up into this yoga Fari to encounter all the animals. So look up, breathe in. Look down, breathe out. One more time. Look up, breathe in. Look down, breathe out. Scoop everything up. Scoop, scoop, scoop. This is a little bit of a nice cat-cow warm-up. Last time like this. And come on back. All right, back to flat back. If you look carefully now, you will see the first tail of the animal. I'm going to start and you can follow me. Look at that tail swishing from side to side. Who would have a swishy tail like like that on our yoga Fari. Keep breathing as you swish your tail and change it up. Lift the other leg up as high as you can and swish it. Are you making some guesses? Are you curious about which animal would have such a swishy tail? Breathe it in all the way up and lower it down. If anybody guessed the magical black yoga cat, you were right with this long swishy tail. Let's add the black yoga cat back, squeeze it up, and with the tail, swish, swish, swish. One more time, squeeze it up, and swish, swish, swish. Excellent, keeping on going on our yoga Fari. Put your binoculars on, take a look, high and low. Everywhere there will be more yoga creatures to meet. Come back onto your hands and knees. This time tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, and here nod your head yes and shake your head no, and just pedal it out here in our downward dog position. Keep breathing. Now lift up one leg. Take a look, I see another tail. Shake that tail, shake it, lift it up higher and shake, 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 shake. And lower it down and switch legs. I wonder which animal has this tail. It's very bushy and very big. Shake it higher. And press both feet into your yoga mat. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. One more time, shake it. Breathing. Pressing into both hands, stay strong, keep breathing, yoga friends. And this is it. It's time for you to make your guess. Which animal has a big, bushy, shaky tail? I have a hint for you. It also had a big, stinky smell. Who has a big, bushy tail and a stinky smell? If you guessed the skunk, you were right. We just did yoga skunk tail pose. Pee-you! All right, come back onto your hands and knees. We have more animal tails to meet. This time we're going to slowly lower down, all the way down. And push your hands into your yoga mat. Lift it up, breathe in, and lower it down. Breathe out. Again, two more like that. Lift it up, breathe in, and lower it down, breathe out. One more time, lift it up, breathe in, and lower it down, breathe out. Now, keep your feet really together, and your tail is now your feet and your legs together. And I'm going to invite you to swish your tail from side to side, and side to side, however it happens in your body, as long as you're long. Who has a long, skinny tail just like this? Side to side to side. You can even lift it up and down and up and down and come all the way up. Any guesses who has a tail like that? All the way back? If you guessed the snake, you're right. We were just a snake, and that was a skinny, long snake pose tail. Very, very good. All right, bring your feet together. Come forward and take your hands behind you, and I'm going to invite you to lift up your legs like this. I wonder who has a tail like this. As you're looking, hold it up and switch, hold it up and switch. Who do you think might have a tail that's just like this? I'll give you a hint. It's an imaginary creature. You'll never see this in real life. Only in yoga classes, or maybe in movies or on TV. It's something that swims underwater. If you guessed mermaid, you were right. This is a mermaid tail. I love doing this fun mermaid tail pose. All right, my yoga friends, I want you to stand up with me. We're going to do one more yoga pose. Imagine who has a tail like this. So you're going to come down and bend your legs and come down and really point your own tail, because humans have tails too, at the very base of our spine. Lower your tail down and keep bending your knees and coming up. And bending your knees and coming up. One more time. Bend your knees, hold it here, tuck your tail, Open up your arms, breathe in here. Now, can you feel the tail swishing side to side? If you know yoga, you might know that this pose has the name of the tail that I'm giving you the clue for. Some people call this position horse pose, and you can feel your horse tail swishing side to side to side. How cool to find a horse on our yoga safari. Come on, back up, breathe in. Clap your hands and feet together. Excellent. Well, my friends, it's time for us to get back in the bus and drive it all the way back home for our final yoga pose of this adventure. Are your hats on? Are your seatbelts on? Did you bring along your breath? Then you have everything you need. Here we go. Take it forward. Remember, hips only. Stay strong. Take it back. Take it forward. Take it back. Put on the brakes. We did it. Breathe your arms up and slowly lower it all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Relax your whole bodies, starting with your toes, back to your ankles, to your shins and knees, to your hips and your own tail, your tummies, your chest, shoulders, arms, hands and neck, your whole head and your whole body, landing here. Yoga safari is over. Many tails that we got to guess. I wonder which one was your favorite. Let's slowly come back up. My favorite was the horse. I've always wanted to have a long horse tail. I would brush it and braid it. Take two arms, lift them up, breathe them up. Give yourself a great big hug, because you did it. Yoga is so good for you on the inside and on the outside. And I hope that your body feels great. And I hope that you know how great you are. And I hope that you'll come back and do more yoga with me again really soon. Until then, bye for now.